Welcome to Yellowknife. I am so glad you're here. So, Alan, thanks for coming up.
Yeah.
We need you to help us do ice dives up here.
Sounds good. Let's do it.
So it was great to go to Banff and learn from you the skills of ice diving. Mm-hmm. I had a great time.
I did too.
Yeah, it was awesome. Yeah. As far as I know right now, Jenny and I are the only two qualified.
Okay.
So to have a rescue diver or to have tender support, we don't have anyone else.
Yeah.
So having you here gives us a bit of confidence that it's our first Northern Ice dives, as well as gives us the backup safety diver to do these things. My friend Terry lost his GoPro. So then we get out there, go cut an ice hole, and do some diving.
All right.
Nice.
Sounds like a plan.
Matt is going to come meet us tomorrow morning. We're going to meet at 7:30 to kind of just pile the rest of the gear in. And by about 8:15, we want to head out towards Walsh Lake. Poop bucket, check. Propane, check. Big saw, check. Tent, check. Backup tent, check. More propane, check. Yeah, we're going diving. Woo! So to get out to Walsh Lake, we are going to go drive down the highway outside of town. We're going to take a back road and then do an ice road on V Lake. Across the lake on the ice, cut through the woods on a portage, and then we're going to be on Walsh Lake and do an ice road drive up to the spot. Come on, bud. We've arrived. Woo! Yeah, path right over there. So we'll set up warming tent over there in that flat spot, and dive tent to be over here. So we're going to clear out this area here. This is where Don's going to cut. We are going to need a place for the blocks to go that he pulls out. So I don't know, we may have to clear a little space on this way. We'll ask him which way he wants to go with that. And then a path, and we'll set up the warming tent on that flat ground over there, and we're set for a dive site.
Jeremy, what the hell is this?
It's a shovel. It's for light snow. This is a bit more work than I thought it was going to be. It's almost done. All right. Hey Matt, when you get a chance, will you get the shovel over on this stuff here?
Right away, Jeremy. Right away.
Voila, let's changing tents. You need warm water for the regulators if they freeze. So what we do is we start melting the water until the hole's made, then we'll get water from the lake, heat it, put it in here, and that becomes our dive rescue warm water. Anyway, we're good until we get a hole dug. That's the kind of the next thing. So
What time is Don supposed to show up?
Don is supposed to be here in the next 3 minutes.
Okay.
That might be him.
How's it going? Hi, Don. Are we having fun yet?
Almost.
It's coming out okay. Hey, Ben.
You want it 2 feet wide, did you say? I don't care. 3 feet, 4 feet, 6 feet?
Alan's the expert. Alan!
So say about this wide,
Yeah.
so that your body could be in there, like if you had to go that way.
Yeah.
And then about say 6, 7 feet long. Think about a door in a house. That's not a problem.
So if we're cutting here, maybe a little space over here for ice.
Wherever. You just drag them on top of the snow.
Yeah.
A 4 by 6 foot block, or sorry, it's a 4 by 8 foot block. They're about 6,500 pounds, something like that, give or take.
He's been doing deadlifts.
Yeah. Only 360.
Okay, so 5,000's a bit much.
You're talking 100 pounds maybe for, I'm going to try and cut them one by one.
Yeah, sure.
Just make it easier. And it's a 5 foot bar. I'm not sure what size the engine is, but it's a big one. I have a Husqvarna 372 chainsaw, and it's not big enough to drive this 5 foot bar. This is an older, it's about 30 years old or more, and it's a Husqvarna 394 XP.
Needs salt.
How's that?
Holy crap. I want to.
It's got a 5-foot bar. The ice is about 4 feet thick. What I'm gonna do is just start it up and get the bar going. It's gonna start cutting through the ice. Then I basically lift it straight up and it'll go straight down through, and then I start pulling it back and cutting it that way. It's a relatively new blade, and that's one of the reasons it's good. Tighten a bit more.
Think?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
It's okay. Snack break.
Chain heats up. It stretches.
Oh, fair.
This is a fairly new chain. It stretches. This is great weather because it's only -7. At -40, you got to get it inside to a heated tent or some building.
Okay, hold on. Over there. So we're tightening the chain. We had to take the nuts off the bolts that hold the bar in place.
Okay, use this screw here and loosen it so the that post goes back.
Yeah, let me just get the screw in. And for some reason, as we're jiggling around, the bolt fell into the oil reservoir.
Both fibers getting ready.
Oh, it fell in.
Gets
That don't make sense.
Goes in and gets under.
Is that? I have no idea, man.
So do you have a, actually, I'm thinking the saw is probably down now. Because I don't think we'd be able to fix it out here.
I think we're able to fix that out here.
You think we can?
Sir, yes,
Want to
sir.
give her a
Where's
try?
this
Not a problem.
go? Watch this.
Take this off. Slip that there.
So let's dump your oil into here.
You might-
Disassemble everything. Drain the oil. We've got to figure out what happened with the bolt, where the bolt is, and if we can get it back in the hole. So I don't know if we actually have the tools for that. We're going to have to come up with something to make the bolt go back in and keep it in place while we put it all back together. So bubble gum would do the trick.
Yeah.
So hopefully we can thread this bolt into the hole and get this sucker back together.
Okay, this time we're going to turn it around.
Round of applause, anyone? Golf clap?
This time we're going to put it this way and put it on.
Thank you! Thank you! Now you want to dip it in and warm her up? Or I've got a torch if we need to torch it. For God's sakes, don't drop it in.
Yeah, too much
No,
ice.
there was ice forming on it, so we can't get it back in the groove.
It's very fine groove on the bar, but the teeth go in.
We're good. Thank you, Jeremy. Thanks. I'm so glad you came, Don.
Have fun diving.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting looking for that camera.
It'll be neat.
Yeah.